According to an association, up to 80% of shipment and goods traffic between the UK and mainland Europe do not currently comply with customs regulations. The DSLV, Bundesverband Spedition und Logistik, that's the German hauliers association, has demanded that the commercial agreement between the EU and the UK be suspended until further notice. The association made a corresponding statement on January 20th in a press release. The trade agreement between the EU and the UK, which came into force on January 1st, led to growing operational implementation problems, argued the DSLV. Up to 80% of the shipments and good traffic between the UK and mainland Europe are currently incorrectly declared or not declared at all and do not comply with the customs regulations. So far, many companies have only traded in the EU internal market. Most of the mainly British logistics customers still seem unaware that the regulations and traffic with the European continent can no longer correspond to those of the internal market, says Frank Huster, general manager of the DSLV. While freight forwarders and custom agents have continuously prepared for the consequence of Brexit, and that in recent years, many of their customers from the shipping industry are only now beginning to adapt their processes and deal with export and import registrations and the procedures and documents required for them, says Huster. At the same time, in his opinion, there's often a lack of understanding that the additional administrative effort of the freight forwarders can lead to a noticeable increase in logistics costs. According to the DSLV, the currently massive problems in the movement of goods with the UK also have an impact on the logistics system networks throughout Europe. Transports with groupage, that is, consignments from several senders for different recipients, that's called consolidated cargo, cannot be processed by the customs administrations according to the association if individual consignments are incorrectly declared or certificates of origin and veterinary certificates are missing. Truck tours to the UK and back now took up to 5 days instead of 3, which would tie up cargo space for an unnecessarily long time, according to the association. In contrast to the third country Switzerland, for example, the British government did not want to agree on the recognition of EU law and standards, nor on an extension of the transition period beyond December 31st. Since it is not to be expected that the lack of knowledge of customs law in the UK borders operating model will be remedied in the short term, especially among companies in the shipping industry. Trade and transport of goods across the English Channel can only be maintained without disruption if the EU and the UK suspend the trade agreement until further notice, the association said. Will be interesting how that works out. I don't think that's going to come. But if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and to my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.